So I have another very interesting Peter Bernstein chord solo to show you, and this one is taken from the same solo I've been covering lately. So this is Pete playing on Take the Coltrane. So it's a blues in F, and I'll link to that original recording below so you can check it out, and also to my previous videos, so you can get a kind of a bigger picture of what it does. So this is also on the top of the blues. So it's basically an F7, a B flat 7, then back to the F7, and then some way of getting to B flat. So usually you just play a 2-5, a C minor, F7, and a B flat 7 on the 5th bar. So what Pete does in this lick is basically he finds a different way of getting to B flat 7. So that B flat 7 on the 5th bar. So he uses the first 4 bars of the blues kind of as a chord sequence that aims for that B flat 7. And what that chord sequence is it's usually used in a B flat. It would be used in a B flat rhythm changes, kind of on the first 4 bars of the rhythm changes. But not that many people use it on a blues. So what he does is basically he starts with an F sharp 7. And then it just goes down. He just plays dominant 7 chords, like the subsequent dominant 7 chords. So it's an F sharp 7, B7, E7, A7, D7, and in that point, kind of the D7 turns into a D minor, then goes down half a step to D flat minor. Another half step, which gets us to C minor, and then an F7. So we have this 2-5 at the end, and the 2-5 kind of brings us to B flat. So he doesn't play this. I mean, it's kind of like the harmonic logic behind what he plays, but it's not like he plays 2 chords per bar as you'd think this should be played, right? Because that way it would be too long. It wouldn't fit into 4 bars. So what he does with these chords is basically he plays them as dotted quarter notes. So let's go ahead and check out the first chords, and I think you'll kind of understand the rhythmic part of it as we go along. So Pete starts with this chord for the F sharp 7. I mean, bear in mind that you could also think about it as a C7. So I mean, if instead of starting with the F sharp 7, you can also start with a C7. And then kind of play an F7, B flat, E flat, A flat, right? This is just the sub 5s of the dominants we played before. But these chords could be used for either one of them. So anyway, we start with the F sharp 7 or the C7, and we have an A up here. So this is it's a 17th fret, an a C sharp, a B flat, and an E. So this comes in on the 3 of the first bar. So it's 1, 2. Now all the chords are kind of played in dotted quarter notes. So it's pretty easy if you play it a bit slower. If you want to play a bit quicker, then you kind of have to pay attention to the rhythm. But anyway, that was our first chord. The next chord is again, it sounds like an F7, but it could also be thought of as a B7 sharp 11. But anyways, we have an F on top, a D, an A, and an E flat. So again, just the first 2 chords. Now the next chord is the same chord we started with, but a whole tone down, so 2 frets down basically. And this could be thought of as either an E7 or a B flat 7, right? So again, the sub 5, the 2 sub 5s. So the notes I'm playing are G, B, G sharp, and the D. A G sharp or an A flat, depends how you think about it, I guess. But again, it's the same chord from before, just 2 frets down. The next chord is the same chord we played as the second chord, right? Played it here in F7. Now it's again a whole tone down, 2 frets down. This is an E flat or an A7. So we have an E flat, C, G, and a D flat. So again, just the first 4 chords, and I'll play them in time. So it's 1, 2. The next chord is more of the same basically. So it's the same chord we started out with. And now it's an E flat 7 or a D7, an A flat 7 or a D7, depends how you think about it. And we have an F on top, an A G flat or an F sharp, and a C down here. And now Pete changes it up a little bit. He plays this. It's kind of like it's just an F major triad basically. But if we would play a D in the bass, then we get this D minor 7. So this F major triad you should think about it kind of as a D minor. And now he plays it just a half tone down, so this is a D flat minor, and another half tone down, so finally arrived at this C minor 7. Sorry, I'll help you out with the notes maybe. It's an A, F, and a C. I mean, you should really know your F major triads by now. But anyway, this is the triad, and then just play the half tone down and another half step down. And then the last chord is gonna be the same chord we started out with. So it's the same shape we played up there, but now we play it as an F7. So we have a D on top, F sharp, E flat, and then A. And the next chord is already the next 4 bars, right? So the B flat 7 on the 5th bar. And Pete uses the same chord again. So it's just a B flat 7 with a B flat on top, G, D, and A flat. So it's the same shape we've been using as kind of the second chord of the bar. Now we use it on the 1. So I'll play the whole lick again very slow, just to make more rhythmic sense of it. Plays that last chord twice, kind of, and make sure you notice that the last chord, the last chord before the B flat, is a half, right? So it's no longer a dotted quarter note; it's a half. So we get like this comes in on the 3 of the last bar, and then on the 1 comes in the next chord comes in. So I really hope you enjoyed that. If you want to check out the whole solo, I'll link to my transcription below, so you can download the PDF. And other than that, comments, likes, and subscriptions are always appreciated. And I'll see you next time.